Yes, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Welcome once more to Retro Spectrum. I'm Ewan Spence, looking at some of the great classic games of the ZX Spectrum, but also, especially today, at some of the more recent titles. It's time to bring in another review of a new Spectrum game. Of course, new is can be quite a loose description. It's basically anything released from 1996 onwards. But today's title is actually recent release, released over the summer here in 2019. And let's just phrase this correctly. Two things important. First of all, it's so absolutely cute. Lost Little Spaceman. Now, there are two things that I really like about this. The first one, okay, is I'll be perfectly honest, is look at the supplied print out your own cassette art. It's exactly a perfect tribute to the old Scion Spectrum branded that you get in the launch. There's Scion Space Raiders, which we've reviewed previously. There's Lost Little Spaceman, Space Raiders, Lost Little Spaceman. Almost lined up. Play my artistic skills for that. Otherwise, so first of all, it's got that lovely sense of nostalgia that it has captured from Nellyfish.com. Secondly, the reason that I like this is it's a port of an iPhone game. Go Spectrum! Lost Little Spaceman, you can download it for Android and iOS right now. Again, same developer from Nelly Games. It's been out for 2 years. It came out in 2017. Got some great awards. Amazon stuck it right up as one of his best games of the year and everything. But over the summer, presumably because the developer is just playing around with AGD, the Arcade Game Developer X, which can cross-compile for various platforms. He just went, I've got a great idea. I could do this on the Spectrum. And he has. Lost Little Spaceman. Let's take a look at it right now. So we have our Spectrum ready to go. It's supplied as a tape file, which also means that you can work out your best way of getting it onto your own cassette to add it to your collection. That way, if you want the absolutely full authentic experience on your 48K Spectrum. Lost Little Spaceman. Ah, listen to it. It's got because you can. You've got some spare space to put in your extra AY channel music. But anyway, we are not gonna. Okay, select our controls: keyboard, QAOP, classic, Kempston, or Sinclair. So, Kempston joystick. Boot sequence initiated. All systems operational. Waiting user response. Look at the graphics and the message bursts that you're getting. I've looked at ATD. This is actually part of the subroutine you can get. This is a sort of stock effect that you can now have there. So, can anyone hear me? If anyone can hear me, I've been floating for some time, fixing my rocket ship. I'm approaching some sort of space station. Hopefully they can help me. I do hope they are friendly. What do you think? There you are! Lost Little Spaceman. So, you need to get that boot. But, because you're in zero gravity, if you push off a wall, you can walk around a wall, but you can see there you can sort of drift through the space station 0G as well. So we're at our first section. There's a locked door down there. That's not the key. But if I want to sort of space station, push myself up, maneuver myself into the space and push up. Now we've got some air vents going on here which cause drift. Don't want them, but I do want to get the key. So, grab the star because you can just collect things and they might be useful at later levels. And now the vents is off, we can just push off, drift through with our magnetic boots. There we go. And through we are. So, If anybody remembers that Canadian horror film Cube, we just get random lasers coming out of the wall and killing you in the cube. It's a bit like that, so we'll just... If you don't mind, that looks like an extra life. I'm going to get that. But I don't trust you to not fire any lasers while I'm waiting. Helpfully, it does say at the bottom, laser beams. Okay, so line ourselves up here. So you've got this lovely mix of a maze game, flip screen levels, and you can just see sort of shaded out the other levels either side of where you want to be. I have no idea where the best timing is. I'm going to guess now. Whoa. You can see just a little bit of the next levels. We have something called fire and wind, so we've got wind coming up, but fire probably kills. So I think this is just to sort of walk around that level and wait, because that's a shiny pick-up-y thing, so I'd quite like that. So you've got a flip screen map, always a nice thing to have. You've got your move around, collect objects that will prove useful. You know, how do you get out of that door? Well, you've got to walk all the way down here so you can push off the opposite wall. So you've got some thinking about movement, and that in a sort of puzzle aspect going through as well. There's death and destruction. There's it just says wait. Okay. Avoid stuff. Now, okay. What I'm saying? Oh, there's a laser. That's what I'm avoiding. Fair enough then. Okay, I'll just wait here. And now I know there's a laser. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to wait here. Yeah. There's enough time for me just to sail through there as well. But I'm going to wait. I don't see a timer or anything on the screen. And again, I'm just going to wait. Yeah. Don't trust your laser. Don't trust it now. I'll push off to the escape hatch. Oh, but I didn't get the boots. Oh, is that enough to let me travel through? Yes, it is, because you've been in, you picked up stuff, and went out. We hope you've enjoyed the first level of Lost Little Spaceman. Continue the adventures on your mobile device, available at Nellyfish.com. So, two things here. One, the actual iOS and Android game is 100 levels long. The Spectrum game is 1 level. So, in a sense, this is a demo, and knowing the mechanics of the AGD that it uses, yeah, you could, you know, it's a sort of bolt and play. So I can understand why there's only 1 level in the actual code there is, but I would love to see more. This is the sort of game that I just love this game. Would it tempt you enough to go and buy it on an iPhone or an Android device? You know, I think it has. But it does kind of lose its charm. I want this to be just a Spectrum game. I want the levels. Tell me where to send the check for the development cost, and it is still there. A summer project to try out a gaming environment on the ZX Spectrum from an accomplished software author brings you Lost Little Spaceman. I love this. It's cute. It's lovely. It is a great advert for the developer for the game. But it's also a bit of a tease. This could be a great Spectrum game. It already is a great Spectrum game, but it's over far, far too quickly. I want more. Get me more Lost Little Spacemen and bring them to me.